Thank you for taking the time to learn about Portland Refugee Support Group. This video will give you an idea about our volunteer programs, and you'll learn about our mission to give refugees a reliable caring support system to help them become self-sufficient once again. Volunteering with Portland Refugee Support Group is a way for people to invest their time and talents in a meaningful and life-changing way by serving others in their local communities. There are many ways you can get involved, but first let's look at the journey of our refugees and how PRSG fits into the picture. The Portland Refugee Support Group is a 501c3 nonprofit organization. Since being founded in 2016, we have moved from a 100% volunteer-run organization to a full-time staff of 7. We are able to help support over 200 refugee families of 12 different ethnicities in Portland and Salem in Oregon, and Vancouver, Washington. We are dedicated to empowering refugees through education, psychosocial support, and life skills training. We believe that providing the right support and recovery will lead to self-sufficiency and self-confidence once again. Our volunteers gain a sense of satisfaction in knowing they are touching the lives of their new neighbors. Every task, no matter how small, adds to PRSG's mission. These are just a few of the organizations we partner with. Collaboration and working together helps us achieve so much more than alone. PRSG's goal is to help refugees achieve full self-sustainability and reduce the time it takes for refugees to assimilate into their communities. We dig deep to understand our clients' most pressing needs, provide assistance and education, and work to reduce those needs going forward. These efforts take a community of people, including our staff and our volunteers. Our vision is a community where refugees feel they belong. A place where they are safe, prosperous, and able to pursue happiness. Our mission is to empower refugees through social support and education. Our core values are respect, compassion, integrity, diversity and inclusion, and collaboration. The United States has a long tradition of offering refuge to those fleeing persecution and war. Oregon has always taken in refugees and immigrants from all over the world, has been offering aid, and is determined to continue its efforts. These resettlement agencies are usually the first stop for refugees in Portland. PRSG is about community. We fill in the gaps in a focused, intentional, and personal way. We respond flexibly because we don't have a federal checklist to follow. Our goal is to help them feel socially and financially settled and to show them how to use their resources to reach their long-term goals and ultimately, self-sufficiency. Federally contracted resettlement agencies receive government funding to support refugees for a limited time. These services are centered on initial needs, last as few as 3 to 6 months, and are often insufficient to support long-lasting success in their new home. PRSG relies on grants and donations. Our support is not on a fixed timetable, and our goal goes beyond immediate needs. PRSG operates in 4 main areas that have been identified for refugees that need support beyond resettlement agency programs. These areas are community connections, community wellness, community classroom, and community aid.
Let's take a look at community connections. PRSG understands the power of relationships, and our core volunteers are the heart of our organization. Core volunteers are matched with refugee families to provide support and stability while they adjust to their new homes. Core volunteers are a stable and reliable resource for refugee families. They build trusting relationships, help them adjust to their new homes, and are an important part of building the foundation for successful lives. Our community health workers are a source of support for our core volunteers and refugee families. PRSG offers training to our core volunteers to ensure they are equipped to handle sensitive situations and be aware of cultural differences. We provide our volunteers with updated resources, information, and access to all our staff. We ask for a 1-year commitment to a family to help establish stability and consistency.
Community wellness. Through this programming, we provide psychosocial support by planning social events aimed to form community connections and build social capital. Our potlucks give families a chance to share home-cooked meals and let children play together. Our summer camps are a huge part of our efforts to foster belonging among our refugee youth. They are a safe and healing way for them to meet other children who have been through similar situations and give them a chance to connect and grow. If you volunteer at wellness events, you may help with various tasks including transportation, setup, registration, or more. Each month, our newsletter will highlight new opportunities for ways to get involved.
Community classroom. The PRSG tutoring program provides culturally responsive, trauma-informed tutoring to support the academic achievement of refugee youths and English proficiency of refugee families. Our goal is to help them improve and feel confident in their use of the English language, and support children's success in their respective grades. Our tutors may also help with test preparation for driving licenses, citizenship or certification tests. As a community classroom volunteer, you'll have access to resources to support your success as a tutor. We ask that you meet with your student once a week throughout the school year to ensure stability and build relationship. An important part of tutoring refugee children is understanding trauma-informed care, which is part of the community classroom training you'll receive.
Community aid. Under this programming, we have services that assist directly through financial support or provide opportunities for families to earn money themselves. Monthly care packages provide basic necessities that aren't covered by SNAP or WIC. Our presence at local farmers markets have been a successful way for our refugee bakers to earn money and learn about entrepreneurship. Through community aid, PRSG has been able to serve over 500 individuals, provide over $80,000 in direct financial assistance, and give over 300 COVID vaccinations in the last year. Community aid offers regular opportunities to volunteer. Our bakers attend the farmers markets every other weekend in Tigard, and there are other special events like Crafty Wonderland that are annual. You can help assemble and/or deliver care packages directly to families in the Portland and surrounding areas, or you could start your own drive at your school or workplace.
We would love to see you at our next event. It's easy to get involved and start creating community. To get started, visit us at www.pdxrsg.org. Once you've completed your application and background check, you can sign up for events by clicking the Volunteer Opportunities button. And don't forget to subscribe to our newsletter. If you have questions, you can email our volunteer coordinator at angela@pdxrsg.org. Thank you for taking the time to learn about Portland Refugee Support Group. We hope to hear from you soon.